they say like you gotta be patient, you know, like things will come, but I mean at this point it's like it's getting scary. Like it's already half through the season. I still have no offer, so it's.
Hey yo, where Nick at? Back there in the cut.
When I first met Jared, he was a little chubby fat kid with outstanding work ethic and was way mature beyond his years mentally. From there on out, I kid you not, I knew that kid was gonna be some kind of special for us. I didn't know it would happen this soon, but I knew that kid with his work ethic and his discipline would someday be really special.
Even when he was like chubby and stuff, he still saw him.
The second I met Jared, the first time I trained him, I called Coach Giles, I was like, this kid is built different mentally. Like he's really locked in. Jared was probably 6 foot, 185 pounds. Doesn't look anything like he does right now. A little chubby kid just running around and working his ass off. He would talk like he was vocal, he wasn't shy. I knew he was gonna be on varsity. I didn't know if he would start or not, but I remember Section 7, he made the trip as an 8th grader that summer of his freshman year. He made the trip as an 8th grader. We were losing pretty bad to some team from, I think, DC. And I remember Jared subbed in for like 2 minutes and he got the ball in the corner and he shot his first 3 and it went in. And like 2 possessions later, he shot his second 3 and it went in. I was like, okay, this kid is oozing with confidence. He's gonna be just fine for us. He was a perfectionist. Like, I'm really detailed with my training and he understood how things need to be, like, and he just wanted to work and work and work until he got it right. Jared's always been down to work out at 6 a.m. Be the first one in the gym. He take his little rest. We go from 6 to 7. Practice start at 7:40. He get his little 20-minute rest in, and he's right back at it. Like, he's literally a gym rat. He he goes from workout to workout to workout, whether it be strength and conditioning, whether it be yoga, whether it be basketball, or even stretching. Like, he's literally like, when it comes to those type things, he literally has a professional mindset. The janitor's pretty much in the same spot every day, every time. He would go knock in, and sometimes I guess he find the janitor, and I come in with my key, and he beat me to the gym, and he's already in there stretching and getting ready for the workout.
You know the vibes, Nick. Welcome to my hood, man.
You know them. Here, just go start bringing stuff down.
Look at the heat I'm gonna bring down, Nick. Look at the heat I'm gonna bring down.
Just ignore him.
Out here in these trenches. Low key, like over on this side.
Wait, is that why you were kind of looking around?
Yeah. Someone got like arrested on the block, on the corner of the block over there.
You know what I'm saying? It's the kitchen. Put me where I be getting big. I ain't gonna lie, niggas looking a little treacherous in here.
Too many. Like,
Oh, these are just your best shoes.
I'm just gonna bring out the best guys, yeah. Well, actually, some of them aren't my best. There's my favorite ones. Like these, I barely got them. They're dumb comfortable.
This is just what you wear on a light day?
They're very, some light. Kind of got the shower.
Even when you're chilling, you just put this on?
Yeah, you know, it's calm day.
I'm actually gonna go to grandma's real quick.
I already ate.
It's good eating today.
Hey, yo.
I mean, would that be? I mean, would that chicken tender be done?
What's up? Give me 10 jumping jacks.
My name is Ramsey Huff, class of 2022. Colleges that are interested in me. Cal State East Bay, Cal State Dominguez, Arizona Christian University, Northwest Nazarene, schools like that.
I feel now you are getting some media attention.
I'm not.
I saw that you were rated as the #1 big man in California.
Oh, thanks to my boy J-Mac, man. You know, trying to get like him for real. I am a why-not boy.
No, I don't have any offers as of right now. I don't know, it's just like everyone on my team is, you know, getting all these looks, all this fame, and I mean, they deserve it most definitely, but it's my senior year, like I still haven't got any offers from any level of divisions, and you know, at this point it's getting like kind of nerve-wracking, like I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You know, it's a state I never thought I'd be going to.
For sure.
Pretty excited to check it off the list, you know. I wanted to go see Mount Rushmore, but it's 5 hours away from where we're staying.
Mount Rushmore.
How does it feel like? You're probably gonna hit 1 million TikTok followers.
Are you serious?
Pretty
No,
fast.
I'm not that. I'm
there's
pretty
no way.
far, but
Me and him after our sophomore year both had like the same amount of like looks and all that, but like I would say his knee injury his junior year really held him back. Like he played through it, but it really held him back, and not many people know that. So like now that his knee is really healthy again and he's playing his senior year, I feel like he's gonna walk out with at least an offer for sure, a Division I type offer.
They say like you gotta be patient, you know, like things will come, but I mean at this point it's like it's getting scary, like it's already half through the season. I still have no offers, so it's, I don't know.
Are you getting a tattoo?
You don't look good in tattoos. You said like later on.
Nah, I don't think I'll get one though. I'm trying to be on Disney Channel.
No, you're not gonna be on Disney Channel ever.
Watch, I'm gonna be on Disney Channel, some type of Disney Channel. Watch.
Hey,
Watch. No. He can't change up. No,
Nick, I can't change up?
He can't change up.
All right.
I want to play baseball.
Okay, hold on. Everyone pause. Everyone pause. He did not just eat a burger. Did you take a bite from down here too?
No.
Just so, I found that so mean. And like this past weekend, this little kid was trying to ask me for one, and like the people were telling me, "Come on, we gotta go." And I was like, "Bro, how you just gonna make me say no to this kid?" So I stayed for a bit and signed his ball and took a picture. It's so weird. I'm not used to it at all. I mean, like it literally just started happening. And it's weird. Like today, I was like changing in the locker room, like people started coming in and taking the balls and dribbling, and then they're like, "Oh, it's Jared." And I took a picture with my shirt off. It just kind of felt a little weird. But like the picture thing before the game is definitely, never had it before.
You did a good job.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Wait, what? No. I can just walk past that and go on our phones.
Yeah, we're 16-1 right now, so that's pretty good. Jared's, you know, fame and popularity has grown.
When we went to Border League, like it wasn't as bad, but like everywhere we go now, like, and it's kind of rubbing off on some of the team, like me and Devin, like there's pictures every day, signing something every day, like it's really cool to witness. I'm happy for him to have that. Like I had to take a couple pictures at Damien, so at Devin, we had to sign some stuff. Like a lot of kids know us kind of now, and it's like kind of cool, low-key. At the start, it was like just mainly like little kids type, like taking pictures, like basketball kids. But now it's like anyone that like sees TikTok, or like even parents are like, I watch your TikToks, and it's like, bro, that's kind of impressive and all that.
Ooh. Yes.
Hey, bro. This is terrible.
What?
This weather. This is bad weather.
Let's go, bro. I didn't even challenge this essay too, boy. 47 out of 50, boy.
So they're gonna pick that up when we get up, right?
Is that your final?
Is it gonna be packed, Jared? Again.
I hope all the Sioux Falls popped out. Bro, this is business type.
Jared, you want me to go hotel
Oh,
room?
you asked him why he has 2 phones?
I was scared.
Be real, are you still on your diet or what?
Yeah.
What?
Don't lie.
In class? He lets me in class all the time.
What does he teach?
U.S. history?
Really been on his diet? Of bulking?
You know, I don't really know.
That's Coach Neil. I eat in his class all the time.
Maybe you know it's supposed to eat a lot.
I just have to get big.
When you were packing like mad meals,
How
are
many
you still
calories?
doing that?
How many calories do you
But
eat a day?
I don't even be calculating it. Is there anyone Gatorade back there?
Don't pass me Gatorade. I'm trying the lightest schedule next year. And then next year I'm grabbing each.
Yo!
That's required 14.
That's tuna?
What you doing today?
In A and 2Bs. Time's your game today?
6. What, Mom?
Is there any way that I can
Oh. Okay. Mama, is there a way Sydney can watch the game?
On Bleacher Report app.
The Bleacher Report app, Sydney Williams.
Brandon hasn't really been on the dock like that.
He has not. This is Brendan. Everybody.
After freshman year, I took a year-long break. Like, I stopped playing basketball for a year long.
Why?
I don't know. I just needed a break, and then like during that
What do you mean you just need the break?
it was like too much. Like I wasn't like.
You weren't happy?
Yeah, I wasn't really that happy I did when I was younger.
Oh, you were working out OD?
I wouldn't say OD, but like it was a lot. It was a lot.
With who?
It was with my dad and stuff like that. So like my dad like kind of like drew me away from it.
Dang. Are you guys cool still?
Yeah, we're still cool.
Oh.
Like he understands. So.
But he didn't know it would steer you away.
Yeah, he didn't know because like I didn't really tell him anything. I should have said something at the time.
Dang. But you were hooping.
Yeah, I was like hooping a lot. I was actually hooping a lot.
I didn't leading up to that moment. It felt like it was time. Like it was time to play.
Is that your guy?
Yes, sir.
Is you getting dunked on in here?
I don't know. Probably. It has to be. 10 days.
Does that traumatize you?
Nah. Because I would jump again.
You would?
Yeah.
Oh my. Were you shocked? Or does
Look
he do that all the time?
how deep. That's volleyball.
Did you know Jerry was going to pull that?
Yeah. I was already on my way back on defense.
Get their guys off.
No, it was like that?
Yeah.
Were you hyped?
Yeah. Because that was good.
You guys will be pulled aside for an interview at 4:30, all that top stuff. Okay, but when we get there, there's going to be a lot of cameras following us, doing all that kind of stuff. Just lock in and remember why we're here.
This ice is hella slippery.
And it's like slowly like it blew up really at Duncan, I would say. That's when I noticed everybody just like, oh, he's well known. I'm happy for him and all. And like, I'm not saying we use him for college, but like it kind of rubs off on the whole team type. So like I don't really mind it. It's like he's doing good on his side. It's kind of helping us here and there. It's cool.
How is it in comparison to last year? Because I hear that you guys didn't really even have any cameras up.
Oh, every game now, like there's at least 5 cameraman baseline trying to record us, take pictures.
Like how was it last year? Like
It was dead. There's maybe one Dreamers used to be there, and Ball Divisions were the only 2 that were always there, other than them 2. But now we have everyone.
There was no like Ball is Live.
None of that. Until the Sierra Canyon game, of course. But they weren't even there for us. We just kind of won, so they were like, oh, we gotta show love to them, I guess.
Team from California forward in.
So, fellas, we're gonna talking about the 3.5 minute mark here. Start getting ready. You guys go out and stretch, do all that. Yeah, that's the game clock right there.
Yeah, that's a body.
Josh over there.
Low key, I might take it off.
Really? Oh, yeah, actually.
Hey, work hard on 3. 1, 2, 3.
We got 2 minutes before the end of the game.
End of it again, you don't have a whole lot of scouting reports you can get and look at between these teams. They haven't seen each other a whole lot, so you're basically just going into the gym in a tournament format, playing a team that you haven't seen before, and hoping that you can find some success running your style of offense. But you'll see a lot of up and down type basketball.
These guys are really athletic. It's like playing a Duncanville, a Sierra Canyon, a Kimball. It's like playing that. You can't go up with this stuff soft. You have to make good passes when you drive. Okay, and it would be really nice if we could sprint and get something in early. Okay, we are playing. It is painfully slow, but then when we do speed up, make good decisions.
I'm out.
The South Dakota cheerleaders pop out some more basketball games than our cheerleaders.
Straight up. Straight up.
I guess some kid asked Jared for his shoes after the game.
He said no?
I don't know. Probably. That's his only shoes.
All of that are Adidas.
Yeah. That's lit though. That's real time.
What would you have done?
I would have kept my shoes. What are you talking about?
Oh,
I have no other shoes.
So you're not for the fans.
I mean, if I had money and shoes that I could just wear like that, then yeah.
That's crazy. You took 3? So Darren, did you give your shoes away?
I couldn't. If I brought other basketball shoes, I would have gave them away, but I didn't bring other basketball shoes.
Like you have more Adidas, but you only have one pair with you.
Yeah. I have more just at the house, but I wouldn't have any shoes. I'd have to play in.
Because there's no store out here.
Exactly.
That boy Jared has 23. Mic'd up.
That would be terrible.
Well, the South Dakota team lost. That was
Could you talk about some of the challenges that you guys face as a public school, like something easy as getting a ride to the airport?
Yeah, no, it is a little bit tough, but like our parents do a really good job of like raising money in our booster system. and like they get us transportation and all that. And so like, I wouldn't say we struggle like as much as a normal public school, but like we still don't have as much as like the privates of like the prep schools.
I think we should be allowed to qualify for GEICO nationals, because honestly, I feel like public schools should be able to play prep schools, but you know, CAF doesn't allow us to do it.
I can definitely like change something for me. Like I could definitely like ball out there, and then I could definitely get looked at from all different types of colleges. And yeah, but it just sucks.
Because you know, those are the best and best teams in the country. We would love to go out there and compete, but just something that we're not allowed to do.
Across half court. And you missed the layup.
Oh. Shannon. Hey, Jared low-key plays like Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards. Jared.
The GOAT is Kareem.
Is yours Larry Bird?
Free, I said, Free, why don't you FaceTime one of your girls? And he was like, nah, FaceTiming girls is just like a waste of time. Like, it just lowers my battery. I was like,
It makes your phone hot.
Devin, you know, he's just Devin, right? He's gonna get his. You know, he's tall, really tall. Yeah, we're at this wing. It's a pizza and wings, but the wings are fire. They're hidden right now. Yeah. All right, thank you. Love you. Bye.
I got it in my throat.
I love the snow so much.
Joint.
Doc.
This
Wait,
is what you'll be remembered
Buzz
by.
Bunny Doc or Jared's Doc?
This is Jared's Doc.
This is Jared's Doc.
Shout out South Dakota.
Shout out South Dakota. Jack Rabbits, I think that's what they call out
You have
here.
to say to your own doc.
It's not my doc, it's Jared's doc.
Jared, you have a really nice doc, by the way. Just so you know, nice documentary.
Oh, my hand is frozen. Why did I do this?
Nick, this is a beautiful sight. Good vibes out here, my boy Tosh. What up, Tosh?
You can't stop the
So this is what you guys do.
There ain't much else to do out here. We in South Dakota, bro. You little cheater. Reflip. Oh yeah, I'm active. Oh, I'm active. Oh, I'm active. Oh, hold on.
No, but you guys are really
Oh! That's my ace. That's my.
What do you usually do on your free time?
I normally hang out with my cousin. He comes over a lot. Or we'll go hoop most of the time, and a bunch of there's me and my friend. I honestly feel like I got my balance from jumping on a trampoline constantly at Sky Zone. My sophomore year, I was there every Friday and Saturday. Like it got to the point where like they literally started letting me in for free because I was just so good at the basketball court. Like I could get 3 people in for free now. That's what's crazy. We're a cool 35, 40 minutes away from LA, and it's like 2 whole different cities. Every time people hear California, they just say LA people. I'm nowhere near LA type. And if you go to LA, yeah, there's a bunch of food places, all that, but out here it's just a bunch of calm. It's calm. You can either go to the movies, bowling, or go hoop type. There's not much to do. So when you go to Sky Zone, it's like, when I go play outside at the park, it's like, I'm still a kid technically, so like it's fun. It's just fun to hoop with them type.
Big comeback. Big comeback. Oh. I am like that.
No, you're
Oh
not.
my God, Nick! I know you saw the speed. Stop playing with me. You know the shuffle? I don't know shuffle. No, the wildest part is definitely all the fans coming up to him. That's the craziest part. The whole like camera crew, that's cool and all. But like, it's really wild. Like all the fans that like maybe they don't even follow basketball much. So it's, bro, come on. That wasn't even close though. Like you might as well let my dog shuffle next time. If they know Jared, I guess they do a little bit of research on the team. They're talking to me and Devin and all that, and it was like kind of cool. They're like, go, yeah, they said go Lobos, and I was like, oh, that's what's up. Like, kind of cool seeing all the little kids.
Oh, that's lit.
Yeah, they were dabbing me over there. Like,
I
Kelly
know.
Green. They know me. It's crazy.
They know you.
Bother you guys sometimes?
Nah, I feel like we're used to it as a team. Like last year, we had no one except for Ball Agents. But that fire documentary. Other than that, we had no cameras really. Like I know the titles and all that are J-Mac, but like we still get recognition, so it's all fine with me.
But like, it's just like, are you saying like it's better than no recognition?
Oh, absolutely. Like, I'd rather have J-Mac's face all over it, but they still show our highlights. That's fine with me too. Try, man. Try. Hey, just go like this. Go like this.
Back with a vengeance, so it's kind of where I'm at right now.
Please don't. You don't catch 2 bodies next time.
I got a charge. Yo, be mad when I take a charge. He's pissed, bro. Come on, Nick. This is your own doc.
Oh my god.
They're not.
These glasses do wonders. Did someone throw something at me?
JJ did. Oh yeah.
It's really cold.
It's not really cold.
Fortnite.
Fly to the hotel at 3:30 in the morning. Fly out at like 5:40.
Well, that's early in the morning, isn't it?
I'm light, bro. That's like, I mean, now you're trying. You can't drink. You can't drink. Huh?
Well, you got 2 hours difference.
Yeah,
too.
but I
It's
need some more
difference,
space for
too.
that. Let me see your jersey. You got disqualified, right?
You won't.
We try to play everybody before we want to play.
Come on now. Slide.
As clearly, I can't remember anything basic. God damn.
You got your jersey on?
It was after Chino Hills beat Montverde, 2016. That's when that rule was made, I'm pretty sure. But, you know, so that's a couple of years ago. So that rule has been made for a while. We can't play for any prep schools just because us being a public school in California, that's, you know, kind of upsetting. There's some public schools I would love to play out, that's for sure. Especially when Duncanville gets to play, and they're a public school as well. Yeah, it's for sure frustrating just to see them, you know, being able to compete with Montverde, AT Compass, and all that. No, we can't, but it's just a rule that we have to follow, but it's frustrating for sure. With Geico or just playing in prep school in general, whatever it is, football, whatever it is, that could change all of our lives, you know. However, all you gotta do is perform. All it takes is to beat them. They could change Centennial, it could, you know, make it a bigger name. If one of us plays really well in those games, I think that it could change, you know, how their recruitment goes, how their social media goes. But you can't worry about that during the game. You just gotta lock in, and then after you play good and you win, everything will take off.
Out of their normal offensive sets, getting them to take bad shots. But I don't like when we get play dependent. Does that make sense? I hate that stuff. Okay, I don't want to sit there and call plays every time down the floor. You know they're switching. You understand matchups. You guys are not stupid, low IQ basketball players. You understand that. We understand that if 44 switches out and he's guarding Donnie, that's bad for them. All right, here we go. Everybody else.
Hey, family on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Let's go, guys.
Hey, hard work on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Hard work.
Oh, you already know what you gotta go.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
You gotta do it, bro. For the fans. There's no fans here.
Nah, not greedy.
Jared's loading a little bit.
Ramsey.
You're gritty. Let me see your gritty though. Yeah, let's see that.
Wait, you have one with Donnie already?
I never practiced.
You have one with Donnie already? That's it.
Really? You're gonna do it?
Wait, so.
Just. Yeah. Yeah, you can't mess it up, AJ.
You did not.
Okay, we were up by 16. You guys shut it down. Okay, and that's why we're in the situation that we're in. We have 10 turnovers again. The team that we played last night, #1 ranked team in Minnesota, and you guys blow them out. Want to know the difference though? They scored 35 points in the game with those athletes and that length. They have 36 in the first half because you didn't defend. We've stopped defending. We can play with anybody in the country when we're defending. If we don't defend, that's what we are. okay, and you're like, oh, I haven't gotten a shot yet, okay, you're focused on all the wrong things. If you played a quarter and you know that you haven't scored, you're focused on all the wrong things. It'll come. I do care about mismatches, and we'll try to exploit mismatches that will better the team. I care how many points the team scores. I couldn't care any less about your points. Any less. Understand if people are talking to you about that, one, I don't think they know a single cent about the game of basketball. So you might want to just like, you know, block that out and focus on what's really, truly important. Okay, questions for me? All right, so we did say if you go 2-0, we'd go to see Spider-Man. So we did say that. So I'm going to be a man of my word. We're going to go do that. Now here's the question for you guys. Would you rather go later, okay, go like we can get...
Maybe not. I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
What?
His girlfriend had left him. She didn't.
Yo, he got his own Joy-Cons? That's insane. That is insane.
Hey, I'm not terrible. I just can't see half the screen.
He used to sit down in a chair and play Super Smash Bros.
Bro, what's wrong with Super Smash Bros?
Yeah, play Super Smash Bros. Like,
what's wrong with Super Smash Bros?
I might still get the ones practice. I feel like we supposed to go. There go the man right there.
What? This was wrong though when he come here.
Coming out sounding like this.
Matchup in particular, Centennial was named State Team of the Year last season in the state of California. Sunny Slope, meanwhile, won a state championship in Arizona. Starting lineup for Centennial is a really good guard. So a great backcourt for Centennial, and the Huskies are on the board. 2 minutes into the game, up 2-0. Open look, Devin Williams, and he lays it in.
Centennial basket for 22.
And Sunny Slope on the board.
Coach team.
Here's Jared McCain, the junior. 16-footer good, and McCain's got 6. There's McCain. He's got that runner in his arsenal, doesn't he, Paul? A 2-on-2, Dent lays it in.
I really like his game, Donovan Dent.
One hand done, bro. Can I get something freaky? Yo, you got left hand? No. Give me.
Length as well. Ramsey Huff with the reverse. It's incredibly personable as well, and you got that out of him on your High School Basketball Happenings podcast. He's starting to heat up from the floor now, elbow jumper.
Just put the 50 cents in the machine and you'll get what you want.
McCain got the bucket and the foul.
Jared McCain, this is 4-point range. I mean, that's about 5 feet behind the NBA 3-point line.